Simplifying generational wealth for business owners earning over $250,000 a year. So building wealth as a business owner revolves around 5 stages. Battle. Build a viable business that stops burning cash and can pay you sustainably. 2 is comfort. Get back to your pre-business income and catch up on lifestyle. 3, growth. Have a healthy surplus that gets you building wealth, smashing debt and moving forwards. 4 is freedom. Paying off your home and having enough passive income to choose what you do with your time. And 5, abundance. Have more wealth than you will need so then you can set up the future generations and give back to causes that you care about. For most business owners I work with, they are typically at stage 3. They have surplus and they are working to build wealth as much as possible so they can secure stage 4 and then focus on stage 5. But there's a lot of anxiety about getting through the levels. Sure, they want to create financial freedom for themselves, but in the world that we live in, the cost of everything is a cause for concern. How will their kids ever get ahead if they don't get some help? This usually leads to wanting to do some sort of generational wealth planning sooner rather than later. The usual goals are funding private school and university, having enough for a deposit or seed capital for starting their own business. 6 years of private school is circa 250 grand. University is another 100,000. A deposit on a property or at least a co-contribution is another 200,000. So that's $550,000 per child. That's a pretty big chunk to save for. A simple strategy that we implement for many of our clients is an investment bond. An investment bond is a tax-paid investment. It is taxed like a company, paying a flat rate of tax of 30% on any earnings. And if you hold the investment bond for 10 years or more, it becomes completely tax-paid. Unlike direct shares held in a company, you would actually need to pay top-up tax on any of the distributions. The bond itself doesn't have that. The bond itself has a variety of investment options. I personally use a Vanguard diversified index fund. It can be multi-purpose. You can use it for the kids, or if they're little shits, you can buy a Porsche. Unlike superannuation, it isn't preserved. You can access it before the 10 years, and it is taxed like any other investment. And you also get a franking credit for the 30% tax already paid. Now, there is a limitation on contributions called the 125% rule. So you can only contribute 125% of what you put in the previous year. This means your initial year contributions set the precedent. And this also means that our clients usually set up a direct debit and we apply an automatic indexation of up to 25% each year. For high-income households, this can be a great hedge against the super system. With Division 293 and Division 296 tax, and along with the contribution caps of $30,000, we see many clients using this as a means of additional concessionally taxed wealth building. So, if you're wanting to build your generational wealth plan and want some help putting together a strategy, let us know. This is an area that needs specialist advice tailored to your situation. So, drop a comment with the word bond, reach out with the details.